Hello, everyone. Want to talk today about how sometimes in life we get some disappointments in terms of our career, and how we can bounce back from it and move on from it and look back and see that bump in the road as an opportunity that kind of led to kind of some serious life changing opportunities. So I'm just going to take it back to when I was a learning mentor in 2003. It was at a school in Sunderland, and it was a great job helping people with their GCSE um, exams, making sure they're all organised. But it was all based on external funding, and that external funding began to run out, and then the school had to reduce the number of mentors on their books. So they went through an interview process, and I was the unlucky one who got gently pushed out the door. And I remember when I was pushed out the door, the deputy head said to me, "Paul, I'm really, really sorry about this, and I just said to him, you know what? I says, you might have done me a favour. Not actually thinking what that meant at the time, but maybe it's time to go and find something different. It's probably what was going on in my head. I was trying to process it. So for 6 to 8 months after that, I kind of messed about, kind of finding different jobs that I didn't really enjoy. Then in the paper, there was an opportunity to go and work in the Middle East. So I applied, and I thought I was going to be teaching English. Got an interview, fantastic. Had another interview, and it was, we'd like to offer you a position teaching physical education. Wow, fantastic. Pretty much the dream job that I've wanted to do since and I never got through to university. So that was like, wow. After the disappointment of 12 months ago, then this. But I'm not qualified. Finds out that the schools that I was working for don't necessarily take teachers with teaching qualifications. Then when I'm there, I find out that there's an international PGCE teaching qualification I can do. So naturally, I went and did that, got myself qualified, and then at the end of finished that course, then got a job in Shenzhen. So find myself 4 months after completing the PGCE course that I'm head of department, basically the secondary department, and then a few years down the track, my colleague who was running the primary PE department left, so I ended up overseeing the whole PE department. Then a few years after that, it's, would you like to be deputy head, Paul? Yeah, okay, go on. Why not? It's an opportunity. Then, and I'll come to it in another talk, is the time when I get back to school and the new head of secondary hasn't turned up, Paul. You know what that means, don't you? So within 5 years of being qualified, I was a head of secondary school. And so things kind of panned out. That was a very kind of rapid ascent, purely because I just get my head down and kind of and work hard and try and put things in place. Obviously, the one job title that I always wanted was a director of sport, working internationally. I have that now. That's the job I'm currently doing. So just because a door closes for reasons that are sometimes completely out of your control, and it's disappointing at the time, there'll always be the opportunity for something around the corner for you then to go and take. And if that opportunity presents itself, you go and take it. You go and grasp it. You go and run with it and see where it takes you. I thought I was going to be just a bog standard EAL teacher in the Middle East. Turns out they offered me a PE job, dream. Oh, then I'm heading a PE department within 2 years. And then I'm heading a school. I did that for 4 years. And then I'm back to running PE department with kind of great ambitions for the future. So things are not linear. Things don't always work out the way we want them. But understand this, sometimes things do happen for a reason. And if you can deal with it in a positive fashion, good things will come. Take care, guys. All the best.